I want to give you some background on the trailer that I use to pull my ATV and side-by-side. When I was very young, I used to do automotive work for our company. I used to repair the trucks and paint the trucks. And I did some restorations on some classic cars my father owned. And one of them was a 1929 Model A Roadster that he wanted to have painted so he could take it to his hometown on Memorial Weekend and show his friends and enter the car in a parade. And he purchased this trailer almost 40 years ago to pull a 1929 Model A Roadster that I restored to his hometown to enter into a parade. And 15 years, maybe 20 years after he had purchased it, I started to use it for ATV riding with engineer Dave, and the wires had corroded on the trailer. So in 18 years, 20 years, even though the wires were insulated, they started to corrode within the insulation, and they had clip connections on the wires. So engineer Dave and I rewired about 2/3 of this trailer to replace this bad wiring. And at that time, we put on a long cord to go from the trailer to the tow vehicle. And it's a very good cord, but for some reason, we made it very long. I want to say 6 feet long. And engineer Dave said we wrap the excess coil around a mast that we use as a floodlight for loading and unloading the ATVs in the early morning when I hunted or in the evening. I'll show you some pictures. This is really a Rustomod trailer at this time. Put the new axles on, got aluminum rims for it because the original rims were almost rotted through. We bought tires for it last year, flipped it over, removed another mast that held a winch on the trailer, cut that off the trailer, mounted a toolbox where the winch and the light mast were, and remounted the emergency brake battery. And the trailer was functioning very well, except that the harness had wiggled loose because I didn't have a mast to hold it anymore, the light mast, and had scraped on the ground about a month ago and had worn through two wires on the wiring harness. So I've put this off. I've been doing work around the yard, plus I needed some brake. I put off the fixing of this wiring, and this video is about a very fast soldering job, because I think the worst soldering job is better than the best crimp wire connection that you can do. So I did a very fast soldering job, splicing new wire, doesn't color match the existing wire, so that I could use this trailer the next day. And I thought, you know what, I'll give you a little history about the trailer, some memories of my father. My father's no longer with me, and you can see a very quick soldering job that I did on the trailer. So maybe you'll find it interesting. I don't know, maybe you'll learn something. I can tell you the trailer, engineer Dave won't let me live with this repair. So eventually the cable's going to be shortened with a new connector on the end of it. So this is a temporary fix, maybe to get through the summer. When things slow down in the fall, I'll replace this cable. Hope you enjoy it. Also, I promised one of my viewers that I'll show you how I reorganize the tool area in my garage with the help of some great prices on Craftsman toolboxes. So I'll do a video on how I reorganized this area that was really a mess. I had one toolbox and reorganized it and set up my tools and spare part in these Craftsman toolboxes.